Hello people, welcome to or back to my YouTube channel. I'm in my favorite place, the bathroom. I don't know why I always film in the bathroom, but we're in there today for a specific video that involves this book. Okay, as you can tell, I'm wearing an Ashton Ireland shirt. You know I did not go see 5 Seconds of Summer. Okay, I don't know why I'm starting to sound awkward and bending down a lot, but let's start the video. Okay, so this week's video is going to be about this year. Well, not this year, last year, 2018, the most dramatic year for me. Not only is it dramatic, it is the most interacting year for me. I just dropped something on the floor. We're not going to worry about it. It involves this. As you know, that is hospital band thing. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in this video. That's the most thing that happened this year. Okay. So, this is going to be a story time, I guess. Let's talk about it. Okay. So, you need to know some background, I guess. So, I'm Camille, if you don't know already. And, basically, this is awkward, and I should not be laughing about this and smiley, because this is something that actually happened to me and that I actually did. But basically, I tried to kill myself. That's what we're talking about here today. Okay, so this happened on November 25th, 2018 at 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so this is what happened. I'm okay now. Don't worry. I'm okay now. Okay, this is what happened, right? So I woke up in the middle of the night and I put some clothes in. I took my clothes from the washer and put them in the dryer. This is important. And I basically have voices in my head, and they took over, and it told me to go out. I just took a walk, and during that, a walk around the block, and during that walk, I got very paranoid, and scared. And so, basically, I keep fidgeting right now. I just lost track. Basically, I ran to a bridge. Where it was like a highway where you can get onto the highway. Where, this is important too, where I see a few cop cars speed past me and get onto the highway chasing this one car. And I was at the bridge, and I tried to jump off there, but I couldn't. I was so scared. So I was like, maybe if I go to a different bridge, I'll probably jump off. So I went to a different bridge by a car dealership, and that's where it really went down. Okay, so I seen the cop cars fly past again. They were at this point, they were I guess they were in my direction. I only seen one this time. And I thought they were coming for me. They wasn't, of course. So I was going into a different direction that I was. And I dropped my jacket, my phone by the bridge because I thought I was absolutely going to jump there. I was sitting there on the ledge. of the bridge. Just, and it was raining, so I could have slipped and fell, but we're not going to worry about that. But I was sitting on the ledge thinking, and at this point, I did not want to die anymore. I did not want to die anymore. So instead of going, I thought my parents was angry with me because I technically just ran away in the middle of the night to kill myself. But turns out they wasn't. I started walking down to the Capitol, and where this person started following me, which is creepy. Person in the orange jacket, orange hat, drives a green F-150 that was probably in the early model of F-150. He was old, white in the face, white hair. Yeah, he was following me. So I knew at that point I was unsafe. So I found a police cop car, and I was like, finally, I can I can notify them about this person following me. But there was no cops around. It was just the car. So I didn't go to that police car because I was close to the Capitol, but I was like by where Dunkin' Donuts was. And so I was originally on my way to the hospital. Like, I was walking myself to the hospital, but I walked past it because another bridge led straight to the hospital, but I thought I was walking in the right way. I walked past it, and because I was bleeding on my orange as of me self-harming along the way of trying to jump off the bridge, you can tell. And I made my way to the Capitol, where I seen 2 police cars, and that's where the big relief came from. I waved my hands like this in front of the dash cam. It was the smartest thing I ever did, because I didn't know they would see me, but I heard it on their little computer that they notified the police officer that drives the vehicle. And hold on one second. That's where this blanket comes into play. So at first it was 2 police officers, the one that gave me this blanket and a female officer, and I was talking to them for a good bit. It was like 15 minutes before the ambulance came, and I was like, at first I was just jumping around. I was like, this person followed me, I tried to kill myself, I'm bleeding, and I kept rubbing my face like that because I was like so nervous and scared. They told me to sit down, but only thing I did was move back because there was a whole bunch of flashlights on me, and by this time it's like 4 a.m. Whole bunch of flashlights, and then 2 cops turned to like 6, and I was like, and it was like, hold on, let's just slow down. What's your name? I was like, my name's Camille. Da, 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 da. And I gave him my information. And he was like, then the cop that gave me the blanket, he went in his trunk, gave me the blanket until the ambulance came. This lovely blanket, I think his wife made for him. If I find this officer, I would love to give it back to him, but I haven't found him yet. But they're real nice people. So I got on the ambulance, and I was talking to the person that sits in the back that was like taping it, like cleaning me off a little bit, like cleaning off my arms a little bit, trying to see if I'm still bleeding or anything. And she was the nicest woman in the world. And we made our way to the hospital, where about a couple hours later, where I would then be I would change out of my clothes. I was in a similar outfit to this, but not this. I really want to burn my clothes I wore on that day. But we made our way to the hospital that I was originally supposed to walk to. And I broke down in tears because I thought I was going to get in trouble for leaving the house and acting these ways. And so I got changed into scrubs. I was talking to these nurses, and what's her name? Wonder Woman was on the TV. And then next thing you know, my mom and dad comes through the doors of the little emergency room, and I start busting out crying with my mom and dad. And I'm about to cry right now because that still makes me sad, because I never want to see my dad cry, and I saw him cry. But yeah, that was this time was like really dramatic. And yeah. And important for me because I finally sought help and really needed it. And I just officially got discharged from all the programs I went. I was inpatient at a psychiatric ward or hospital, and then I went to partially, and then I just finally started going back to school. I cried at school on my first day of school because of lunch stuff, but we're not going to talk about that. But I'm now happy, and I think if you're hurting on the inside, you should probably get help. And yeah, I'm gonna, if I drop one more thing, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to talk about this particular time this year, November 25th, 2018 at 2 o'clock in the morning, where particularly my life changed. Well, it didn't. It changed for the greater good. Just, if you need someone to talk to, just talk to me or talk to your parents or your friends. You never know, man. You never know. I mean, you never know what can happen. I know for me, writing stuff down really helps me. You never know what can help you. This video is helping me, even though I was crying, but this video is helping me get over that moment. And yeah, I am better now. I am so better now. I'm so better now. And I met a whole bunch of great people through me going through this, and a whole bunch of people that want to help and that are great for you and great to help you. So yeah, you never know your resources that could potentially help you. And I'm gonna stop messing with that. You never know your resources that could potentially help you. So that was my YouTube video for today. Story time. Yeah, we're gonna try the, I don't know what I'm going to title this, but if you've seen the title, you already know what's happened. I should have said this earlier. But, yeah. I didn't even bring up the book. There we go. Those are my two my two thingies. This one's from the emergency room, and this one's from the actual psychiatric hospital. I just love to keep that type of stuff in my notebook. I'm probably going to be a great author one day. We don't need to talk about that. Peace.